You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, it's been a couple of days since there's been a lot to say about Michigan. Now, of course, the head coaching job is still open. I'll get to that in a minute. You guys know, if you watch this channel, I am a Michigan fan. That's my college team, right? And, yeah, I'm still angry. I'm still furious. All right, I'm not only furious at Sherrone Moore and his actions, I'm furious that potentially Warden Manuel and people involved in the athletics knew something was going on and they didn't act sooner. But that is the seedy underbelly known as college football. I mean, it is what it is. By the way, Kalen Deboer, I'm staying at Alabama. All right, well, when you're on the sideline and Alabama kicks off next year, that's when I will believe you. And it's because let's two things. Number one, football coaches are liars, okay? Number two, the heavyweight champion of football liars is college football coaches. All right, let's just keep it real. I really tend to not believe any of them. I'm not going to Alabama, Nick Saban once said when he was a Miami Dolphins coach. So we'll see what we see. All right. And I've got we're going to talk coaching candidates here in a second. But the players, by way of Biff Poggi, or Poggi, by the way, this guy's like wealthy as hell, hedge fund guy. In case you guys did not know that. Sherrone Moore's affair with Michigan Wolverines staff member combined with his arrest has left former football players feeling, quote, betrayed. Biff Poggi, the Wolverines interim coach, shared his thoughts on the matter on Monday as the team prepares for the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl against the number 13 Texas Longhorns on December 31. I mean, these sponsors. I mean, what are we doing? I mean, when's the Magnum Rubbers Bowl? When's that happen? I mean, it's ridiculous. When's the Massengill Bowl, for crying out loud? Man, sponsorships out of control. It really is. Let's listen to Biff.
It has been a tumultuous time. A lot of, anger, and then at first disbelief, then anger, then really what we're in right now is the phase of the kids, quite frankly, feel very betrayed, and we're trying to work through that.
Okay. The kids feel very betrayed. We're trying to work through that. I don't blame them. I don't. But I keep hearing that this was common knowledge. So do we think the kids didn't realize this was going on? It's not the kids' fault, obviously, but I'm just saying, I mean, it's like every college football pundit out there talking is like, this is the worst. I mean, I did a video the other day. It was the worst kept secret, quote, the worst kept secret in the industry. This affair that was going on. This comes nearly a week after Moore, a married man with 3 kids, was fired for an inappropriate relationship. And of course, this D-bag has been charged with everything. Charged with home invasion, stalking, breaking, and entering. Because he's a scumbag. We're not going to go into the specifics of that. Lord knows I've already done that at plenty. Let's get to the candidates. Kalen Deboer says no to Michigan. Other candidates stay quiet. Deboer's intentions provide clarity. Do they? Question mark. If he wanted out of Tuscaloosa, then his coaching search would have been straightforward. You ask him whether he desires a 7 or 8 year contract at Michigan, what make and model of courtesy vehicle he wants to drive, and that's that. Deboer doesn't want out of Alabama, so now Michigan can move on. Okay. But what happens if he gets beat in the first round of the playoffs? What if he gets crushed like he did in the SEC championship game? Look, there's been fans calling for his head. I mean, after that first loss of the season, people were like, no, this guy's not going to work. So we'll see. There's always a chance. Always a chance. Alabama decides to move on. I mean, there was some boosters wanting him out earlier in the year. Well, that's the ones you don't want to piss off specifically, the boosters. Least you think Michigan teeters on the brink of abyss. I'd point out Deboer's public rebuff of Michigan did not ignite a trend. So far, I hear only crickets from the likes of Louisville's Jeff Brom, Missouri's Eli Drakowitz, and Washington's Jedd Fisch. We know Fisch has got ties to Jim Harbaugh and Michigan. It goes on to talk about that there's, I don't know, there is a little bit of a red flag because of the unstable nature. A lot of people think the AD Ward Manuel may be gone. I think he may be gone too. At some point, they've got a law firm going through an investigation right now. The school hired a law firm to investigate the athletic department. Now, Arizona State's Kenny Dillingham, Vanderbilt's Clark Lee. That's a couple of other ones out there. Yeah, they bring up Matt Campbell and Penn State. As a Michigan fan, I would have loved Matt Campbell. This guy, they were talking about NFL jobs with this guy. He's gotten interviews. They've talked to him. Maybe not always on the record, but that's a hell of a hire for Penn State. It is. Kenny Dillingham, I'd love it. I'd love that hire. Jedd Fisch starting to grow on me some. Man, again, Matt Campbell would have been one of my hires. Jesse Minter, DC for the Chargers. That'd be another guy that's on my list. I actually think Louisville's Jeff Brom is kind of interesting too. You got to find somebody that's going to be able to hold on to Bryce Underwood. And be able to get quarterbacks in there. Man, I like Dillingham. I do. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.